Hello, my name is Mohammad. It is time for Researcher Jukan. In this program, we introduce the researchers all over the university. Today's our researcher is Mohammad from Sher-e Bangla Agricultural University. Nice to meet you. So let's start the interview. First of all, could you tell me what kind of research do you mainly focus on?
Yeah, thank you. I am Mohammad lecturer, Sher University. I like to focus on vermicompost. Basically, I have done on the work on the vermicompost and NPK, because NPK means nitrogen, potash, and phosphorus fertilizer. So I like to focus the vermicompost.
What do you mean by vermicompost?
Yeah, nice. Vermicompost is come from two words. One is verma and another is compost. Verma means earthworms, and compost, you know that any organic matter composting like field residues, kitchen wastes and garbage materials, and it comes from the using of special type of earthworm. I mean, if you congregate any source of compost and keep it a special place and use the special type of earthworms, within 3 months the earthworm use it as a feeding material and they give it an excreta, and this excreta is called the vermicompost.
Why do you focus on the research?
Yeah, you know that our country is a subtropical country, and another thing is the sea level. So sun rays come from the straightly and organic matter is reduced within a few days. So I think that if I use vermicompost side by side the chemical fertilizer, so its effect on the soil health in two ways. One is it supply the essential plant nutrient, and side by side it keep the health of soil for a long run. So I like to use the vermicompost for keeping the soil health as a fertile status.
Nice. How do you carry out the research?
Yeah, you know that the vermicompost is the bulky materials. So before using, I prepare the vermicompost, and then when I go to the field for applying vermicompost, first time I make it furrow. Then I use this bulky material in furrow, and then I use the seed. In this way, I grow the wheat crop.
Okay. What is your motivation towards the research?
Yeah, I have a motivation to continue the research work. Exactly, I like to see that after using the vermicompost for several years, what will happen the soil status. Exactly, I like to that in a subtropical country, after using the vermicompost, which will happen. So it's my motivation.
What kind of resources can you give to other researchers?
Yeah, I like to give the other researchers knowledge, methodology, and use technique.
Could you tell me more about this?
Yeah, exactly, knowledge. I mean, after preparing and I using the vermicompost, then I find some finding that use of vermicompost is give a better output of wheat yield. And another thing is technique. If you use the vermicompost in basal dose in furrow or dibbling, it gives another output. I mean, use of vermicompost in basal, then it gives one result, and if you use the dibbling way, then it gives another result.
Is there any other resources you can give?
Yeah, one thing that another was preparing the vermicompost. Which way you will prepare? It's it depends the quality of vermicompost. I mean, how much essential material will supply. If you use the special type of kitchen garbage or kitchen wastes, then you will get one type of nutrient element, and if you use the field residues, you will get the another essential element.
Is that all of your resources?
Yeah, I think that's all of my resources.
What kind of research are you going to plan in the future?
Yeah, you know that our country is poor country and it's situated in sea level. So in every year, our country happen the flood. You know that in this year, 3 times of flood happened in our country. And another thing, there's in our southern part in Bay of Bengal, it's quite the saline soil. So when the tide happen or cyclone happen or flood happen, then the saline soil come into the field. Then the all crops of the field destroyed by harming of salinity. So I have intention, if I can invent or if I can adapt any crops in saline or flood stress again, then it will be bring a good benefit for our poor people, especially our poor country.
That's interesting. Could you explain it more?
Yeah, I like to invent, basically make and adapt any crop. I mean rice or pulse or any other special type of crop. If I can invent or adapt the bad environment, I mean in flood or saline tolerant, it will be better for me and subject for poor grower.
Nice. What makes you to do the research?
Yeah, I am an agriculturist and soil scientist, and when I was a student of university, then I had intention to invent something for poor people. You know that our country is poor and they can't protect or they can invent many crops against the salinity of flood. So I have an intention to invent or I can make adapted any crops which can tolerate any flood or saline situation.
Nice. What will happen if you complete the research in the future?
Yeah, exactly. If I am a researcher, then I have intention. If I can invent such type of variety which can prevent or which can survive the bad situation, this variety I have intention to expand poor grower or poor farmer who can get a more benefit by using such type of variety.
What kind of resources do you want to take from other researchers?
From other researchers, I mean from various developed countries, I have got equipment, knowledge, or variety, and human network, and funds.
Let me focus a little more about this.
Yeah, you know that I have intention to do that work. That's why I need more money. And another thing, I need a human network. If I get such type of variety and knowledge and funds, it will be more benefit for me to continue or completion my desert thing.
Is there any other resources you need?
Any other resources? Exactly, I have a more need is the financial funds. If I get any funds from other world, I mean resourceable country, it will be more benefit for me to continue my work.
Could you carry out your future research with flood and salinity stress crops?
Yeah, exactly. I have a serious intention to continue my work within flood and salinity stress crops.
Thank you. It is time to finish. Today's researcher was Mohammad BHUIYAN. Thank you very much again. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you, sir.